Welcome to a quick dive into the world of financial literacy through the renowned book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, by Robert Kiyosaki. This groundbreaking publication has shifted paradigms, transforming the way we perceive wealth and financial security. Kiyosaki's ingenuity lies in his ability to simplify complex financial concepts, making them accessible to everyone. The book is a journey, a tale of two dads with contrasting financial philosophies, offering us profound insights into the world of money. Let's unravel the secrets that differentiate the rich from the poor. Chapter 1. The Power of Cash Flow. In the world of finance, understanding cash flow is as essential as breathing air. Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, greatly emphasizes this concept. He illustrates that managing cash flow is not just about keeping track of money coming in and going out. It's about strategically directing that flow to create a reservoir of wealth and financial security. Picture a river. The water, like money, flows in and out, but if you could harness that flow, channel it, and direct it towards a reservoir, you would have a powerful resource at your disposal. This is the essence of cash flow management. Kiyosaki asserts that the rich are masters at this. They don't just earn and spend, they channel their income, directing it towards investments and assets that generate more income. They create a cycle, a flow, that continually feeds their wealth. In contrast, those who struggle financially often find their money slipping through their fingers, flowing out as quickly as it comes in. Without a proper understanding and management of cash flow, they're like a river without banks, losing their resources as quickly as they gain them. The rich understand cash flow and use it to their advantage. Do you? Chapter 2. Assets versus liabilities. The difference between assets and liabilities is foundational to understanding wealth creation. Simply put, assets are things that put money in your pocket, like investments, real estate, or a profitable business. On the other hand, liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket, such as credit card debt, a mortgage, or a car loan. This distinction is crucial because the rich focus on acquiring assets, while the poor and middle class often accumulate liabilities thinking they are assets. For instance, a home can be a liability if it's draining your resources with mortgage payments and upkeep. However, it becomes an asset when it generates income, perhaps by renting it out. The rich get richer because they understand this concept and invest wisely in income-producing assets, while the poor stay poor because they confuse liabilities for assets. Remember, assets put money in your pocket while liabilities take money out of it. Chapter 3. The Role of Fear and Greed. When it comes to the world of finance, fear and greed are two potent emotions that shape our decisions. Often these emotions can be our undoing. Fear can hold us back from seizing opportunities, while greed can blind us to risks. Now let's consider how the rich navigate these treacherous waters. They approach fear and greed differently. Instead of letting fear paralyze them, they use it as a motivator, a signal to gather more information and assess risks intelligently. They don't let greed cloud their judgment, rather they ensure their decisions are informed, balanced, and focused on long-term profitability. The rich understand that fear and greed are part of the human condition, but they don't let these emotions drive their financial bus. They learn to control these feelings, using them as tools rather than allowing them to become roadblocks. Remember, fear and greed are not inherently bad. They only become detrimental when they're allowed to dictate our actions without thought. So, the next time you're faced with a financial decision, ask yourself, am I acting out of fear or greed, or am I making an informed, rational choice? Fear and greed often lead to poor financial decisions. Can you control them? Chapter 4. The Importance of Financial Intelligence. The cornerstone of wealth accumulation is financial intelligence. Without it, even the most ambitious of us can fall into financial pitfalls. The rich understand this. They continuously educate themselves about financial matters, never resting on their laurels. They know that financial markets evolve, investment opportunities change, and tax laws get revised. Staying informed is not a choice. It's a necessity. Financial intelligence is not merely about understanding numbers. It's about discerning between good and bad investments, recognizing opportunities disguised as risks, and making decisions that lead to wealth creation. It's about knowing when to hold, when to fold, and most importantly, when to take calculated risks. Financial intelligence doesn't come overnight. It's cultivated over time, through continuous learning, careful observation, and practical application. Real financial intelligence lies in the ability to adapt your strategies based on the changing financial landscape, and to turn obstacles into opportunities. Remember, the rich are not those who work for money. They are those who make their money work for them. And that's the essence of financial intelligence. The rich invest in their financial education. Will you? Wrapping up the financial wisdom. As we close this chapter, it's crucial to remember the key points from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Empower yourself by understanding your cash flow, knowing the difference between assets and liabilities. Don't let fear and greed dictate your financial decisions. Instead, invest in income-generating assets and boost your financial intelligence. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep, how hard it works for you, and how many generations you keep it for. It's time to take control of your financial future. Are you ready to follow the path of the rich dad?